Well, so far we've been off to a good start. At the safety position, I've got some older guys with some playing experience with Kadeem, Brandon, and Josh. At the corner position right now, we've got some competition going on with some younger guys that don't have as much playing experience. Deveon and Ace have kind of solidified themselves right now as two guys that can start for us, and then Trey Dickerson and Kamani Armstead and Jarrett Strode have also shown some flashes of a bright future. So right now there's just a lot of competition going on. I think we're making good strides. We're making good progress every day, and I look for things right now just about hustling to the football. It's tough to play that position. You're the last line of defense. If you get beat, everyone knows it. So trying to get those guys in shape, get them run to the football is kind of what we're stressing right now. Definitely, I always tell the corners, you got to be a different breed to play that position. Being out there on an island by yourself, especially with what we do with our defensive schemes. Those guys a lot of times are one-on-one. They have no help over the top, and we try to mix up enough things to give them help at times. So we're trying to make the offensive coordinators guess on what we're in, but those guys got to be at a different level, a higher level, and have a little edge to them, which they do have. And then, of course, at the safety position, I feel pretty blessed right now to have three guys, with some starting experience. Kadeem being really a 4-year starter, if you look, 3-year starter for sure, and then played quite a bit as a freshman. And then Brandon started last year with Chris Poston's absence, and then Josh Monteagudo, we saw what he could do there the last 5 or 6 games of the year. So I do have some experience, and I do have some edge guys there that kind of make my job easy. It's important, just with the offenses going to the spread this, in the day and age of the offenses these days, it's important to have some depth there because with the spread offenses, the no huddle and going fast, you got to have guys that you can rely on, and then of course it's a physical league, so you run into injury issues, and when you got guys getting as many reps as we do in practice and in games. You're going to run into some guys that kind of have some wear and tear, some bumps and bruises that you got to have some depth at those positions. That's always what we stress as a defense. That's first and foremost. Every day we do a tackle takeaway circuit. I stress that every day with my guys. I don't think we've had enough turnovers, which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing to see our offense not turn the ball over. It's a bad thing because I want the ball more. So we just continue to stress that. I still want to be top 5 in the country in takeaways. I know that's what we stress on defense. So we continue to do that every day, and we should be okay. Our nickel position right now, we've got 3 guys, Lindell Johnson being one, who's come in here and done a great job. Very similar scheme to what he ran at Oklahoma State, so he's catching on quickly. Jordan Robinson's done a very good job. He moved there, literally right before camp, so he's done a good job there, just catching up on techniques and whatnot. So those 2 guys right there have done a good job, and then Cole Combs, who repped that in the spring, he moved there in the spring, did a good job. He's done a good job as well so far.
That was definitely valuable. Getting to start pretty much the back half of the season, and Chris Poston helped me out a lot last year. Helped me out with my different techniques and stuff like that. And I think this past spring I really started to develop into a true safety rather than just someone out there trying to make plays off athleticism. I think I really started to develop my technique and everything to be a better safety. Yeah, we have a lot of intensity, a lot of talent. We're really young at corner, but we have a lot of talent there, and I feel like we have 3 or 4 safeties that can play at a very high level in this conference. Really just changed my mindset. Offensively, I guess I was a little more conservative mindset. Just learning the defense, learning the technique, learning how to mesh and talk to all the guys over there. Once I got the hang of that, it was just about changing my mentality and being more aggressive. And I think I'm still getting better at that. Still got to improve, but I'm getting better at that. Well, depth is very important, especially in this conference. I mean, to be able to have 3 or 4 guys at a position that can step in, it's very important, especially, at safety. We're coming up and we're hitting, some pretty big backs in this conference. So, if someone throws out a shoulder or something, the next guy has to be ready to step up. And I feel like we've definitely got the guys that are ready to step up.
I mean, when they gave me a chance, I just began to make plays. I've been had confidence. I came in with confidence. I just never had the opportunity to get in the game and play. This offseason was tremendous. We had over 70 guys here in the offseason. All our DB core was here, and we just got better. We just learned with each other. Yeah, there is a competition, but I mean, we're like a 3-headed monster back there. We have some veterans that played last year, me, KJ, and BG. So it's not really competition because you can't go wrong whichever safety you put back there. We're going to all make plays.
Right now, I would say our leadership in the safety position, we're pretty experienced. The corner, we got a little inexperience. The guys are young, but they're so coachable. So they listen well, they take criticism well, and we just kind of vibe off of each other. I think that's real special. Oh, absolutely. I think that's probably the most important key to our team this year more than any of the other years. We're just a real team, a real close and tight-knit. It means the world to me. It's changed on so many levels as far as the community involvement, the locker room, just walking around and just wearing the E proud. I think it's changed everywhere. The students are more involved. The players are definitely more in it, sold out to the program. I'm just enjoying it right now.
Oh yes, sir. I'm very blessed to be at this opportunity. I came in last year as a true freshman, and it was kind of different, but still trying to get in NCAA and get the understanding of how fast the game goes. And I think I got it this year, so I see things faster, and so I'm very excited about this year. Oh yes, sir. It was really different. I was like, oh my gosh, this is something else. But I started getting the hang of it. I started getting my confidence in, and coach would tell me just, hey, you're on the big stage now, so you gotta grow up, and I'm growing up, so I'm ready for this year. Oh, it was very valuable. Like, we got Kavosky Irvin, and we got fast Austin Willis, and going against them, they're the best receivers, I think, in NCAA, and we're actually going against them every day, so that just makes us corners better, me and Deveon and even the safeties. So that's really a good thing for us. It was a little different. But, I got the hang of it because I just studied my film and just studied film with coach, and he just walked me through it, and so I got the hang of it. So it was a little bit different, but it's cool.
Oh, I think our chemistry is good too, and we brought in a lot of talent, and I feel like having six starters back on defense helps a lot, and having offense, I think they have 10 guys back, so that helps a lot too for our team. Just doing better than we did last year. 9-2 wasn't good enough for us. We want to win. We want to get further in the playoffs and win a championship. First win the conference and then win the championship. I feel way better than I was last year. Playing corner my first year last year was just like I didn't know what I was doing. I was like riding a bike. You got to learn how to do something to be good at it. And now I know I'm learning defense. I feel more comfortable when I'm in my breaks and doing just a lot of little things to get better. So it feels good. I'm a quiet guy. I'm not all about just being loud and all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of guys know that I'm quiet. But I don't holler at the guys. I just come to them like one-on-one and be like, you need to work on this and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely took a big step to be a leader. I would just keep being aggressive to the ball, knowing what the offense is going to bring, if they're running a slant or they're going to go. Just basically just watching more film. And last year I didn't watch that much film because I was trying to learn on the field. But this year it's just about learning the offense and learning what the quarterback tendencies are.